Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. A little cooler this morning, 60 degrees, more rain last night. And we'll give you forecast and traffic here in just about 4 minutes. Just after that, your first chance at something awesome today. Something awesome, 110% of rock is our motto, what we give you here on the show. With the quality, the A-level quality of tickets we give you, 110% of rock. So, and we had someone check in on, from Glen Ellen. We had Tiffany check in from Glen Ellen saying, excited about Weezer, and that is true. Weezer is the first thing up. In just about 6 minutes, your chance to go see Weezer anywhere in America. We'll fly you there, give you the flights, the hotel, Weezer vinyl that's, autographed by Weezer.
Can I give a fun fact?
Sure.
This could be anything.
Wait a minute.
You'll think it's cute. No. So.
Well, I think it's cute or I think it's fun. It's a fun fact, not a cute fact.
Somewhere in between. So just listen. So then
listen,
you can.
Grace.
How about you tell me at the end?
Oh, I can't wait to give you feedback.
So okay, you know the facts, so don't worry. But
Don't worry.
but when you listen for the Weezer and the keyword, you're gonna hear a big group yell Weezer teaser. It's actually the entire on-air staff at Q101 because we had a meeting and our audio guy's like, can you guys all yell this, please? So it sounds like you're on a game show. So it's actually, if you listen very carefully, you can hear everybody's voice individually.
That is cute, and that is
it
fun.
fun?
It's a fun fact. Very fun.
See?
Now, if you can break it down in your brain to decipher, everybody in there, separating their voices in your head of the big group shout, that's even more fun to listen for here in 6 minutes.
Right. So you'll hear Brian, Kenzie, and Kay. So you'll Lauren, Brian Phillips. Hear Lindsay. You're going to hear Kevin.
Keep
You're
going.
going to hear Dougie.
You're Lou.
Lou.
Yeah.
I knew you weren't going to get all of them.
Damn it.
I knew you weren't going to get all
I
of them.
was so close.
Kara, also on the weekends, fills in here. Let's see, do we miss anybody? I don't want
Does
to
she do every weekend now?
Whenever they need somebody, she's there. She's
Okay.
always she's like a break glass in case of person here at the station.
We've been breaking glass a lot lately.
I knew that, but when you said she does weekends, I was like, oh, is she permanent weekends? Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, do we miss anybody, by the way?
No, that's it.
That was it.
Besides promotion, digital staff,
No, I
I'm
said
not
it's
gonna-
all the on-air staff.
I'm not going to name the roster.
Yeah. Did
was very
James, our
fun.
boss, yell it?
No, he doesn't.
I'm sure he
really.
didn't.
I don't think he thought that was fun.
He
yeah.
doesn't really participate in
Yeah.
things.
I think he left it to the on-air people for the commercial for Weezer teaser.
Although I don't see Brian Phillips getting involved in that either.
No,
Yelling,
Brian
"We-"
Phillips
He
did it.
did.
Did he?
It was
Okay.
great.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Brian
Yeah.
Phillips is kind of a joiner, actually. He's a good time.
When he's wasted, he's definitely.
Well, luckily at that work meeting, he was wasted.
Yeah, well, duh. Walks in with his
It's a
favorite.
work meeting. Boring.
As his favorite IPA in tow,
That's right.
as his traveler there, he's ready to go. All right, yeah, that's fun. You're going to hear that in just a couple minutes. It says Weezer teaser. It's great.
Weezer teaser.
Now, besides that, we have Jack White tickets in an hour at Radius. We have Ticket Butts Thursday launching at 8 with the Winnetka Music Festival. We'll get to that and the artists you see with that. Then huge ones. We don't just peter out. The Strokes at 8:10, Somber at 8 or 9:10, and Bridget Calls Me Baby for the lounge tomorrow that Case is hosting. And there's also a way to win it. Is that text thing still available?
Yeah, you can text the word party. I gave the wrong keyword yesterday. I would have given the right keyword now.
What was yesterday's?
Yesterday I said baby, but you can text the word party, like slumber party.
Oh my God, I thought we got a new keyword.
Nope, I just said it wrong yesterday. You can text that to 312-967-8300, and that'll shoot you a link to sign up for the lounge tomorrow.
So do that, because Case is hosting. It's basically Bridget Calls Me Baby week with some sold-out shows at Talia Hall. Last night at Madame Zuzu's,
I
Billy
heard
Corgan.
that was excellent, yes.
Yeah, saw some of the stuff, and our people were on hand. So it's been a great week for Bridget Calls Me Baby, and a band that we've been, going at with a couple years now, being a part of the station. And it's just cool to see them rising to the top. So that is tomorrow. A lot on store today, besides, usual tomfoolery.
we'll preview the tomfoolery as well.
We'll talk about testicle torsion at 6:45.
We will.
We'll talk about if you're in a relationship, how it can save your relationship if you let the other person sleep with whoever they want.
That sounds badass.
That's at 7:50.
I thought that was a fact that makes your brain go boom.
You know what? we got all that in store here this morning.
But Brian's philosophy is coming up.
That's right. I'll lay it all out for you. It's going to be easy. Everybody just sit back, get your popcorn, and get ready to go.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for a fact that makes your brain go. And yesterday was tax day. Hopefully you got it in. For years, I would always ask for an extension. I just did not get my taxes done on time. I mean, sometimes a year late. And they would always say, sure, whatever. And
That's what they said?
they really did. They always, if you're in trouble, always ask for an extension, and they'll usually give it to you. I don't.
This is the first year ever, but we got an extension.
Yeah, because sometimes it just gets all messed up, and I guess they didn't make a big deal about it with you, right, Kenzie? They said, yeah, sure.
Yeah, they just filed for one. Well, I have like a tax guy. I don't know how it works if you're using so he filed for an extension. So I don't know, does TurboTax do that for you?
You don't know if the cops are coming to your house right
You don't
now.
you don't get to call 911 and be like, can I have an extension? I don't know how to do it without a tax guy.
Yeah,
He's able to speak to the underworld and get you an extension.
Yeah, the dark web. That's where the IRS is. Sure. And you can get an extension, but I now have a guy too, and it's a lot easier to. It seems like you don't want to pay any extra fees anywhere to get people to do things, but that's one thing. It certainly is helpful to have a good tax preparer out there, for sure.
It's honestly worth it.
Now, there's always those crazy people that put their tax return in January 31st, and they already got their return by now. So this fact today is the number one thing people are spending their tax refund on. Hopefully you got one. Tax refund. And it's not, the answer is not paying off bills or debt, because that seems like the obvious answer. This is to treat themselves.
Okay, the number one, treat yourself.
Yes, with a tax refund.
Okay. Well, the number one thing I like to do is take a trip.
Okay. Now, the thing is, I'll ask this question.
What?
Will your refund be enough for a trip these days?
Well, now that we have 2 kids, I feel like it did get a little bit bigger. I mean, an affordable trip. I couldn't be like Bora Bora 3 weeks, being that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
but you could do a weekend trip. I feel like all-inclusives are usually a pretty good deal. You do that for a couple days, maybe a long weekend. I feel like I could do that.
Okay. So where do you want to go for one of those kind of deals, like not Bora Bora for 3 weeks, but is there something on your mind right now about a short one, a nice, easy one?
I've gone to Mexico. I'm really trying to go to every prominent city in Mexico. I've been to so many. Everywhere you go in Mexico, it's completely different. If you go to Mexico City, some people pack very tropical, and it's not at all. It's like a booming city and stuff. So it's I would love to work my way to another major city. And actually, one of the places I haven't gone, which is a staple, but it's a totally different area to fly into and stuff, is I've never done the Cabo side of Mexico.
Cabo Wabo.
No, I've never done that. So I would like to see that, or just any other place in Mexico, because again, I'm working my way through it. Now, if you don't have a passport and you want to go, super tropical, I really recommend Puerto Rico. I've been so many times. There's a family there, and you don't have to transfer over money because you can pay, obviously, using American dollars, and you don't need a passport. But you obviously feel like you're in a different country. That's my number one recommendation for a quick getaway if you don't have all this stuff for international.
And some of those trips can be cheaper than going somewhere in the United States. You can really find the deals if you just search around there, and you can get credits and all kinds of deals to go someplace. I'll recommend even someplace just 90 minutes from Chicago, New Buffalo, Michigan. It's beautiful. It sounds like, where am I going? And you just drive over the border. You go to Indiana. You're only in Indiana for a minute. Then
Thank
you go.
God.
Then you start going up toward Michigan.
I'm from there, I can say that.
Yeah, Case can't say that. He's a Indiana.
I didn't say nothing.
He's a Hoosier.
Thank you.
So then you keep going up to Michigan, and you follow the border there, and it's a cool little town with breweries and bars and cool inns. I got bit by a spider there, and I almost lost my leg. But other than that, it was cool.
That's the one story you're going to share? About
Yeah, I
Not the
literally.
good times.
Well, they have dunes
I went
too.
to Puerto Rico, I hiked to the rainforest and jumped off a waterfall.
I got bit by a spider and I almost lost my leg. It was
Puerto Rico 1, New Buffalo 0.
well, there was the dunes, which were fun. We talked about that on the air. Those big sand
Oh,
dunes.
is that
You
where
can-
they are? I thought those were in Indiana.
Well, there's some in Indiana. There's some in Michigan. The farther north you go in Michigan, there's some huge ones. I mean, like ridiculous. Looks like Egypt. It's pretty. You wouldn't believe it. It's Michigan. So
You're going to think you're in Egypt.
yeah,
It's going to be a little confusing at first.
not BFE. I mean, like real Egypt. So New Buffalo. Just watch out for the spiders. Other than that, it's really fun. Okay, Case. So number
They're
one thing.
exotic.
Number one thing people are spending their tax refund on that's not paying down debt. It's to treat themselves with it.
Well, I'm going to guess what I'm going to spend my tax refund on because I'm famously very on trend and I typically share thoughts with the rest of humanity.
Okay.
I think everyone is using their tax refund to buy a new pair of leather loafers, and I think we're all very excited to go to the shoe store this week
Oh
and
my
get a
God,
new pair of
case
shoes.
on these damn loafers.
And I think we're
2 weeks though.
all going to be very excited when we leave the shoe store with some leather shoes.
Why can't you get laces?
Because those are for squares.
Laces are for squares?
You heard me.
I can't have my
Loafers.
shoes.
He wants a sleek loafer. Him and I have discussed. He showed me, I don't know if I had to narrow down about 57 pictures of loafers in 2 weeks. Every time I look over at his computer or his phone, he's scrolling on a different page of loafers. I've asked multiple times, did you pick one? He goes, no, because I suck. And I went to multiple stores this weekend and didn't find any. And I'm like, okay. Like, it has been this weird loafer journey he's on.
I need my feet tied up and tight in the shoe apparatus that I'm wearing for the day.
Really?
I don't like loafers at all. They just.
But do you like a boot, like a slip-on boot?
He's like a Chelsea boot.
Like a
You got
Chelsea boot?
I'll take a boot because it goes up the ankle a little bit, has a little more girth to it, a little more hold on it.
Yeah.
But loafers, I feel like they're going to, like, that's why I don't like flip flops. I know they're not as loose as flip flops,
That's a different shoe.
but they're going to fly off. I feel
I
like
think you're just buying the wrong size shoes.
You like shoes that are too
The
big
way
for
you describe shoes
No.
constantly flying off your feet, I think you have the wrong size. You sound like Burrito when he puts mine on.
No, not true. 13. I don't know. I just feel I need them tight. I need them tight and tied up tight.
Okay, well, maybe instead of a 13, we're a 12. I wear a 12. There's nothing wrong with that.
But are you a 12?
Yes.
Oh, well, then you're right size like I am at 13.
No, but I don't think you're the right size if your shoes are flying off all over the place.
I hit my grandma in the face one time when I walked in with some loafers. That's
Wear
maybe
a
it's
smaller shoe.
Maybe it's PTSD from hitting my grandma in the face with a loafer. But I don't know. I don't like them. I'm not into them. When I was younger, penny loafers were a big deal. Are they back? Penny
Well, yeah,
loafers?
that's what I'm looking for, yeah.
Do you put a penny in them in that little slot?
I'm going to.
Well, okay, that's cool. I'll take
I
that.
know, it's freaking
It's got to be like a
sweet.
really nice penny, like a cleaned up one.
As opposed to a crap ass penny.
Yeah, like not like a
low
dirty
class
one you
penny.
pick off the street, like a new penny.
Kenzie, one
Which
more
is
time.
hard to get,
One
'cause
more
it's not
time,
big.
Kenzie, bringing up low class on the show. Afraid the show's going to dumb it down, get too low class. You can guess at 312-967-8300. What do you think people that get a tax refund are spending it on the most for themselves? And it's not bills, not paying down debt, not saving it. It's something they're splurging with. Text in 312-967-8300. We'll give you the answer in 2.5 minutes with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. I think it's going to surprise you.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Boy, did we find out how many of our listeners had testicle issues yesterday on the show. And we're going to relive that in just about 10
That
minutes.
doesn't sound the way I wanted it to.
It's unbelievable, testicular torsion. And we'll talk about that because a lot of our listeners certainly have an issue. And it was part of Head to Headlines yesterday with the funniest stories of the week. So that's coming up in 10 minutes. We promise it's funny. It's not like, ugh. But before we get there, a fact that makes your brain go. Got your taxes taken care of. Hopefully, if you didn't get an extension, they'll be forgiving. Trust me. The government, IRS, typically really
They
forgiving
don't
in
even
that matter.
care.
Now, if you're lucky enough to get a return in the situation, this is the thing that people have spent the most on to splurge for themselves with a tax return recently. And this isn't going in the savings account. This isn't paying off debt. This is the splurge for yourself. Some people have guessed on the text line, cocaine and hookers. Sure, that could be an option.
Somebody said, with my $100, I don't know, probably like a burger.
Yeah. And listen, that's what I'm kind of looking for here. It doesn't matter, what anybody gets back, but it's how you treat yourself. For example, Tony checked in from Lindenhurst and said, My tattooist said this is the most lucrative time of the year.
That makes sense.
People get a return and they get a tattoo.
Can I change my answer to that?
No.
Well, you can if you want, at peril possibly.
I'm going to change my answer to tattoos.
Okay, why just because that answer there?
Yeah, I believe what he's saying. That makes sense.
Well, you get.
that's not what the guess is. The guess was your thought, not his thought.
Yeah, but I want Tony's thoughts instead. Tony's thoughts are better than mine.
Well, then be like Tony.
I'm trying to.
He was looking too much into himself and knows that leather loafers was a dumb answer.
Okay, now I know how you really feel.
I don't know how many people out there just they'll spend their tax return on leather loafers.
Well, you're looking at him.
It's none of those things. And you know what? You changed your answer. It's not tattoos, but that does seem like the most reasonable thing. Get cash in hand. What am I going to do? Something to splurge on myself? Go get tattoos. But and this also shows the level of tax return people are getting, which I'm guessing is smaller than it used to be, just like everything else. We spend more than everything else on everything, and we get back the least. So, couple $100, what could that buy you? Well, most people said they're going to splurge for themselves on new headphones.
Oh.
Which could run anywhere between $100 and $300, depending on, well, you can spend $1,000 on headphones too, but I'm guessing it's more in that range of some new, well, it could be new Beats, if they're still popular, I don't even know.
They're not.
I like my Sonys. I've worn these every year on the radio side, Sonys, or my AirPods now that I have the Apple AirPods, which I like. I know the wired ones have come back.
Wired ones are huge.
Like, is it not cool to have wireless anymore?
No, it sucks. It was a scam because they're easier to lose, and you can lose one of them.
Yeah, but it's better. I mean, I don't want, I like the wired, I dropped my phone one time and it almost yanked my ear off.
That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a
Have you
user
ever
error.
saved your phone with it? You're like, oh, thank God.
True, I have done that.
And you carefully pull it up because you don't want it to pop out. You're like, no.
It's like you're in Mission Impossible trying to unfuse the bomb.
It is. It's very like, ooh.
Easy, please don't go off. Please don't go off.
Very gentle. Very gentle.
While Salt and Pepper Push It Real Good is playing in your headphones. Was
that your top song last year?
No. But it was on there. It was on the list.
Have you seen those, like, what's playing in my AirPods when somebody's mugging me on the street?
No.
And it'll be like the musical's on, like, Alexander Hamilton, you're getting robbed and you're trying to hold your purse.
Is this another TikTok thing going on right now, Kenzie?
Oh my God, it's so funny. Just what's playing in your ears when you're getting robbed. It's like this boppy song.
Oh, well, people are splurging on headphones. I've noticed more people back to, since the whole Beats phase, that people are wearing headphones out and about now instead of AirPods.
Oh,
Well,
like
the
the over the
big-
ear.
Just full headphones, like real headphones.
The huge, that's an Apple product too, and they're wireless, but the big old, like,
Yeah.
bassy headphones, like we use Apple, I forget what those are called, in case you know what those ones are.
Aren't they also
The new
called
over-the-ear ones for Apple. I've seen everybody wearing them. And they actually look kind of cool, which is, I'm disappointed in myself, but, like, consumerism at its finest, but...
It's weird. They're called AirPods too.
You sound 100 years old saying that. The AirPods Max.
Yeah, but like, why would you still call them?
They should have a different name. I agree with Brian. Like, you could have named them something fun.
Yeah, they're not pods.
Oh, well, do you want to think of a fun name for them?
How about headphones?
Nailed it.
Kenzie, you know how much those headphones cost? Those, because AirPods are around $250, I guess, these days.
Does the case have it pulled up?
I have it pulled up, so I have the price on it.
Oh,
pulled
are
up.
you guessing me? You want me to guess?
How much? So if the AirPods themselves,
I didn't get the game. I thought you were asking how much they cost. I'm like, do you even up?
So the AirPods Pro 3, the latest model, is $249. What do you think the headphones cost that are big?
The big ones.
Yeah, the big ones.
Well, there got to be more, so probably 500.
They are $549 for headphones.
God, what's that? Price is Right? I should be on that game.
Maybe they'd have headphones up as the prize.
I know.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Well, coming up in sports, highlights from the awesome Cubs game. And something happened in the White Sox game that's never happened in a White Sox game as far as I can remember. Happened last night. We'll get to that in a second. Now, yesterday, we do head-to-head lines at 8:20 every Wednesday. We narrow down the funniest headlines of the week, and you decide the content of the show based on the headline alone. And we never talk about the other story again. It's great. Make sure you're with us 8:20 every Wednesday for it. Now, the headline that won yesterday was this. ChatGPT, emergency warning ignored, costs teen a testicle. That was what you chose to hear us talk about yesterday on the show, 8:20 every Wednesday. Now, what that led to a conversation about testicular torsion, which we had no idea the amount of our listeners that have had this issue happen to them. So we can get into it. This kind of takes place in the middle of breaking down the story you chose, and we get to the point of testicular torsion and what it does. This is from yesterday. Head to headlines with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We're going to keep going here, and then I'll let you know if they tell you exactly what testicular torsion is, and if there's a medical professional out there who wants to text us and let us know at 312-967-8300 if it's popular in Chicago. Not a good way. According to medical literature, only about 7 to 10% of cases end up in the removal of a testicle. But here we're seeing a much bigger rate because of the arrival of ChatGPT and data centers doing this. The delay cost the organ. The ultrasound showed a 14-year-old boy who lost a testicle, how the delay unfolded. He told me he had lower abdominal pain, the mom said. She consulted ChatGPT first.
Oh, bad idea.
Not a doctor.
Consult a doctor.
It said it gave several options and said it could be something serious or it could just go away on its own, is what ChatGPT said. It's very rare. So the mom thought, it's really rare. My kid can't have this. He did. He lost a testicle. It's gone because you waited. And if any kind of pain down there, go to the doctor. I know it sucks.
The second you think it'll never happen to me, it's going to happen to you.
Yeah, and I get it. Healthcare, expensive. Not that very available for a lot of people
but
out
if you
there.
have kids, their testicles are your responsibility. You got to make sure.
No truer words have ever been said on this show. If you have a kid, their testicles are your responsibility. Remember
Expensive or not.
I saw that on a bumper sticker once.
If Tristan comes in here like my testicles, it is what it is. I'm going to bring them in, even if it's expensive.
Yeah.
I might not like it, but it's what I have to do. It's the duty I signed up for.
I'm going to be like, what are you doing with those? What's the problem?
Why are they twisted?
Now, Kenzie, if you want to know, testicular torsion occurs when the spermatic cord twists, cutting off blood flow. And think of it as a stroke for the testicle.
So how...
Case just recoiled.
I will think of it as that.
Yeah, think of it like that. So the longer the blood supply is cut off, the higher risk of losing that testicle or that testy.
I know you're reading the story, so you can't see the text line right now, Brian. But there's 2 points I want to make. First of all, Edward checked in and says, if anybody just tuned in, it sounds like Brian's really concerned about kids' testicles.
I am. Everybody should have their testicles.
I would say on the text line right now, 312-967-8300, a staggering amount of listeners have suffered from this condition.
Whoa.
A staggering
How
amount.
did it happen? You have to... I mean, don't be weird about it, but how did it happen?
Maybe it's only weird when it happens.
How are your testicles twisted all over the place? I've never had one, so do they twist easy, guys?
Well, I mean, you can twist them, yeah.
Do you have to untwist your testicles all the time?
Not all the time.
I do.
How often?
Not all the time.
But how often? Once a day, do you have to untwist your balls?
You didn't see. I just did it a minute ago.
But I want a genuine. How often do you untwist them? Honestly, give me once a week, once a day. How often?
Not once a day. Not even once a week. I've untwisted them though before. In the last month, I have.
So once a month.
Yeah, I think so.
You have to untwist them.
I think that's safe to say.
And what's normally happening that you're like, oh God, they're over here now? What? Windy or is it wind? Is it running? Is it what can twist them?
We had a lot of tornadoes this last year, so the wind problem with testicles has been huge in the Chicagoland area.
Alyssa Donovan on WGN was talking about that. Yeah, I remember she was saying that. Well, I don't want to say this person's name on the text line, but they're talking about their son who had the same condition. Now, she does say that his testicles were saved.
Oh, thank God.
But she said he literally woke up in pain. It happened when he was asleep.
Yeah.
That's why people can't be sleeping naked. Nothing good happens when you sleep naked. You got to have some sort of protection.
You can't probably get twisted up in your loose boxers, though.
I don't know. I think that's
strangled to death.
When you're going sheet to testicle, I think things are bound to happen in a bad way.
Yeah, I sleep in boxer briefs.
So
I
do
have a
I.
house. Yeah. I wish
you guys would just answer my question though. When did they twist? Give me an example. I don't know.
I mean,
could it happen because you're running? Or no, that wouldn't happen, would it?
I guess it could happen.
You're asking two guys that don't run.
Is that true?
So name one time each that your balls twisted. Just so I have an idea of a situation and where that would happen.
When I slept weird.
Okay, so sleeping. It seems
so
like
sleeping. That kid did it. I remember I woke up and my leg was crossed a weird way and then they were twisted.
Okay, Case. Now you have to think of a different time.
Well, I don't know if if my testicles are ever being twisted unintentionally.
You twisted them like you spit them like a fidget spinner?
Yes, exactly.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.